What's up, guys? Today was a really good day so far. We wanted to talk about Solana predictions and price action. So let's break it down. As we saw today, Bitcoin was able to make a new all-time high at the level that we predicted, 108 to 110 max. Ethereum as well, it topped at $4,100.
Yeah, about 4,100.
Yes, really good. And right now the market is retraced a little bit as normal. We expect it to bounce back to the levels reached today, and
Essentially, what we're seeing here is that Solana is lagging behind everything else. Bitcoin literally just hit all-time highs, and Solana reacted positively, but overall now, as you see, we're starting to go down. We're at 213 currently. So this means that if everything else is pushing, Ethereum, Bitcoin, all-time highs on Bitcoin.
We got Sui as well, performing pretty well. We got Chainlink. So yeah,
We're thinking it's just a matter of time before Solana catches up.
Yes, everyone is talking about Solana, like what happens, why is it moving. So first of all, from the 4th of November up to 20 to 21st, so about 2 weeks, we saw a 50% increase on the price. And right now, and since then, we've been kind of consolidating towards the downside, which is pretty normal. Is kind of correcting / consolidating, and as we can see, always when we reach this level about
210,
215, all the way down to 200, we always bounce back, which is a good signal. And as we always say, the longer it consolidates,
the harder the break.
Yes.
So literally, we're looking at Solana right now. It's coming down towards that area, which price is always rejected off of.
Yes. So we expect it to. Right now, we're expecting a bounce back, and soon a breakout. And as we can see, and I talked about it in my last video, which if you didn't see, check it out.
Me personally, I'm gonna be looking for possible buys later tonight. If we go down below 210. I think it could potentially be a good buy.
Yes. So like around this area, 215 all the way down to 200. This is our accumulation zone. If it goes down there, we buy more. And yeah, so as I wanted to show you, like last year, exactly 1 year ago, we saw 100% gain. So from the 63 level all the way up to 126, around there.
And how much of that has been retraced so far? How much of that move has been retraced with right now? Because we came up to about 265.
Yes.
Right now we're like at 213. So what percentage of a retracement is that? We came from the beginning of this year. We were in the
we were around like 100. We've been consolidating. So we've been consolidating a little bit from like about 80 to 120ish, and we couldn't break out. Like I saw like this same exact thing happen like at the beginning of the year when we were sitting at around this level of 120 to 190, whatever. And I remember that Bitcoin was pumping, Ethereum was pumping, Solana didn't. And as I always say, and as I recommend, don't buy what is pumping. Buy what is not pumping, but it's obvious that it will.
It's just delayed.
Yes.
That's why with this Bitcoin push that we've just had, we can confidently expect a push on these altcoins, especially even Solana.
We confidently buy more. We're buying more, and we're betting on a pullback 100%.
From highs, we're only 20% down. So we're currently 20% down from the highs. Perfectly healthy pullback. That's a healthy pullback in a bullish trend.
Yes, especially when you had a 50%.
Yeah. Especially when this year we've doubled.
And
more than 2x.
As you guys know, in the last video, I also showed some bullish news from Solana, like the new crypto Caesar that Trump chose. Is really bullish on Solana. I talked many times about Solana flipping Ethereum, and we have Grayscale filing for an SEC for an ETF, which most likely will get approved because right now Gary Gensler is out of the SEC, and Trump just got a new SEC chairman that is really pro crypto. So we expect that to be accepted. And right now, let's talk about price targets. So as I told you guys, right now we're currently buying when we reach this zone of $200, $215. We're like buying, just buying like blinding, and we expect it to go like once we break. Once we have
240 to 50.
Yes, 240 to 50. We have that confirmation. We expect it to go to 330 to 360, and we're being really conservative. We're talking about the short term, of course, because long term we have much higher prices.
Much higher.
Yes, at least like at $500 per Solana.
Yeah.
In the long term.
Short term, I'm saying if we break 245, 250, 300 would be the next target.
Exactly.
Just following basic price behaviors. So I mean, yeah, recently we had the news where Trump said that we were going to have Bitcoin reserves. So that right there, I think that was one of the main drivers for Bitcoin hitting all-time highs.
Exactly. And we can see that slowly money is flowing into Ethereum and altcoins. Because recently we've been seeing altcoins pumping, which we haven't seen in two years. Like when Bitcoin just outperformed the market, and Solana was one of the few coins that were able to kind of
hold on
and to follow. Because remember that from last year, Solana was at $20-$30 when we've been talking about it when we bought a lot.
2020,
2023, yes.
Yeah, $30, 40, 60.
and then
very stable.
I think it's the only altcoin that has broken into all-time high.
Because the value of the Solana network, it's hard to find something else like it. You have some of the lowest fees. You have the Solana network is extremely beneficial.
Exactly.
So as more money starts to pour into Bitcoin, especially with all of the news that we have, money also starts to pour into other cryptos, and Solana is one of the biggest ones currently.
Yes.
Because people will also start to see Bitcoin as too expensive, and they'll diversify with other cryptos. And most people, they see something like this, they look at the benefits of Solana network, and they're going to invest into it. So we find Solana right now to be extremely undervalued.
Exactly. Like you don't have to be any kind of special analyst. So in 2021, Bitcoin was at 60, topped at 69,000, and Solana was at 260. Of course, we saw Bitcoin ETFs. Right now, we're talking about Bitcoin strategic reserve, and that's really bullish for Bitcoin. But you don't have to. But we also saw a lot of growth for Solana in the Solana network. We had the Phantom wallet and all the meme coin in the ecosystem, and we upgraded. So we're super bullish on Solana. We expect a breakout, and like in the short term, any day from now, any day. So yeah,
we're gonna be looking at Solana, even short term buys.
Yes.
Buys.
So we're blindly buying those levels when it retraces 210, 215, 200. We're buying, and yes.
Yeah.
This is it. We're expecting a bounce back and maybe even a breakout from here. You don't know because it has been consolidating for a while right now, and a breakout is imminent.